Hey guys, happy Friday. Here in Kroger again, and I wanted to give you some simple substitutes to make your Mexican a little bit healthier. I love to have Mexican night at home. You can really control the amount of salt and fat and just quality of the ingredients that's in your food. So, hey Courtney. All right, so I'm gonna flip my camera around. Let me walk around here, and I've got some comparisons for you guys for some of what we would typically normally eat on Mexican night. So we're going with tacos, okay? So let me flip my camera around. Okay, let's start with the chips. These are one of my favorite chips to get. This is just a simple corn tortilla chip. Tastes just like its cousin over here, the Tostito. The difference is, if you look at the back, this is organic, and that means that it's non-GMO. So look at the ingredients: organic yellow corn, organic vegetable oil. So it still has, the same ingredients as your traditional chip here. The difference is that the corn is not genetically modified, and you want to stay away from genetically modified corn because it's not even a real food, y'all. Okay, so really bad for you. The difference in price, I did want to give you the difference in price on these. These were $2, on sale for $2. These were actually $3.49. Now this is a little bit of a bigger bag. This is 13 ounce, this is 9 ounce, but still, that's actually a cost savings. So it's not more expensive. I know some organic things are more expensive, and it's not necessary to buy everything organic, but I want to give you tips on where you should really invest the money and where it will pay off. Okay, so we've got that. Now let's talk about our salsa. This is a really good brand. I buy their tomato sauce, Muir Glen, and I like their salsa as well. You can see this is organic and non-GMO. The biggest thing that you want to look for here on the ingredient label is that there is no added sugar. It's got 1 gram, and you look at the ingredients for that. It's got 1 gram of sugar, but that's naturally occurring sugar in the tomatoes. Look at that compared to, this is just a regular tomato sauce or salsa. The difference here really is, you see that thing at the bottom of the list that says natural flavor? Who really knows exactly what that is? I mean, that could be anything. Typically some type of preservative, toxin, something that we don't want in our body. So I would encourage you to try to get one that's, a little bit cleaner, and it still tastes delicious. All right, moving on to the tacos. This is one of my favorite taco shells to get. Again, the biggest thing you want to look at here is that it is yellow corn, but it's organic, so it's not genetically modified. That's the problem with all of these corn products. That compared to, this is just kind of your one that we're probably all familiar with. Not a huge difference. Let me flip this around so you can see. Sorry, it's hard to do this with one hand. Not a huge difference in ingredients. The thing that I do want to point out though is, okay, so this is the organic version. There's 0 grams of sodium. Over here, look at this one. The sodium content is 130 milligrams. So right there, you're saving. And really, honestly, with these brands like The Simple Truth, that's one of the reasons that I shop for most of my stuff at Kroger, because we don't have a Trader Joe's or a Whole Foods in our area, and they put these Simple Truth organic brand, or that brand, on sale a lot. So you can really find good deals. Okay. So the next thing is cheese. I want to show you what I like to use for cheese. I like to use this Mexican blend. This is, again, another Simple Truth product. It's already shredded. Yeah, I like to shred my own cheese, but let's be real, we don't always have time for that, right? So I like to get the organic version because that the cows have not been treated with antibiotics and things like that. So that's super important to me. Okay, last but not least, I wanted to give you an option for sour cream coming in. Sorry about that, call coming in. They like sour cream with their tacos. I like to get this Fage Greek yogurt. Y'all, it tastes just like sour cream. My people don't even know it's not sour cream. I just tell them it is. They eat it, no problem. I usually do buy the 2%. It's a little bit creamier, but they did not have that today. The advantage to using this over a sour cream is that it has lots more protein, and it also has the probiotics that you get the benefit of. If you're not ready to make that swap and you do want some sour cream, I would recommend getting this brand, this Daisy brand. And the reason is, look at the ingredients. Remember, you're going to become super great nutrition label readers. Look at the ingredients. Cultured cream. That's it. There's no other chemicals, preservatives, nothing else in this. So if you want just, you know, a regular sour cream, even a full fat sour cream, just make sure that there's no added preservatives and chemicals in it. Okay, let me flip my camera back around. Okay, and then the last thing that I would say about the tacos is, obviously you got to have the meat to go in them, right? So for meat, I like to buy a grass-fed beef. That is really important to me. Again, you know, the cows were not given antibiotics and hormones, and they were raised eating grass, and they weren't fed, you know, food that had a lot of chemicals and toxins and things in it. So that is important to me. I'll tell you a brand. They don't actually sell it here at Kroger. It kind of bums me out. I have to go to Publix for it, but it's called Maverick. That is a really good brand, because some grass-fed beef can be kind of tough when you cook it. And trust me, I've tested them all. That is probably my favorite. Now here at Kroger, they do sell White Oak Pastures, and that's another good one. So that would be another option if you were at Kroger. And then the last thing that I would say is what you put as far as the taco seasoning. That's going to be really important too, because if you buy the packets, it could be, you know, really loaded with salt, chemicals, preservatives, that kind of thing. Sorry, I'm moving out of y'all's way, sorry. And we have a recipe on our website at naturalchef.com for just a homemade taco seasoning. So simple, so easy. It takes like 2 seconds to make, and you can make it up, a larger amount of it, and just keep it in your pantry to use whenever you want to have tacos. So Friday night sounds like a good night for tacos to me. So I hope this was helpful to you guys, and I will see you next time. Have a great weekend.